Good evening, friends. Welcome to Fantastic 11 FC, and this is Satbox Player presenting to you Werder Bremen versus Mönchengladbach. Guys, I'm gonna rush quickly through this video, just presenting certain important stats to you, certain important points. Pay attention to these points, which I'm gonna stress upon. They could be very useful for you guys. Now, let's take a look at the past, that's last season, how these two teams have fared. But before that, let's see when are they going to play. They're going to play on 27th of May 2020 at 12 a.m. That's midnight. And that's going to be played on Bremen's home ground. Now, last season, if you see, guys, Werder Bremen finished 8th and Mönchengladbach finished 5th. This season, at present, Bremen is fighting a relegation battle at number 17, while Gladbach still is at number 5. So the recent two games that they've played, Bremen have won one, lost one. Gladbach have won one, lost one. But surprisingly, both have lost their home games and have won their away games. Now, this throws a situation wherein Werder Bremen could lose their home game and Mönchengladbach win their away game. Now, if you see, Bremen have just scored just an average of 1 goal a game in the last 2 games, and Gladbach have around 2 goals. So the probable score should and could be 2-1 in favor of Gladbach. Alassane Plia, Marcus Thuram, both would make an ideal choice, captain, vice captain. And if Stindl plays in place of Breem11, then this trio should be a dangerous attacking force. Why, I shall stress a little later. Now let's see their form guide of both these teams, how they've been performing in the league. The last 5 games for Bremen are 3 losses, 1 win and 1 draw. They've scored 29 goals. They've conceded 59 goals. Gladbach, on the other front, have won 3 games, lost 2. They've scored 53. They've conceded 34. So a superior goal scoring against goal conceding. Now let's see the home and away form. Bremen 12 home games, lost all, scored a meager 9 goals out of 12 games. So that isn't even 1 goal, but there could be an outside chance that they score a goal. They've taken 30 goals on their home. So roundabout, it's 50% of their goals conceded are at home itself. So that shows their defense is neither good at home nor away. So Mönchengladbach should take this opportunity and make use of it. They've played 13 away games. They've won 3. They've lost 1. They've drawn 1. They've scored 22 goals. They've conceded 15 goals. Okay, they've scored 22-15. Now here is 9 goals scored and 30 conceded. So if you take a look at these two, I would say Gladbach score round about 1 goal and Werder Bremen score 0. So in fact the score should be something like 0-1. Now if you see the head-to-head records, guys, Mönchengladbach have won 9, Bremen have won 5. There have been 4 draws, and in the last 3 head-to-head matches we've had both the teams scoring. So that's the reason why I'm saying that Mönchengladbach hold an upper hand, but you can expect a goal from Bremen because Mönchengladbach have won 2, they've drawn 1 in the last 3 meetings. Now let's see their probable 11. As per last match, I'm going on basis of the last match because there could be still slight, maybe a couple of players changed. So we have Pavlenka in goal, we will have Selesi in defense, Melkovic and Moisander. Friedel, Augustine walked as a defender, but yes, he could come up central midfield, and Davy Klaassen in the midfield, Bittencourt, Sargent on the flank, Sargent in the central striking role, and Milot Rashica on the left wing. So these could be the players that start the game. Now let's see the top scorers. Now we have Rashica with 7 goals and 4 assists. We have Davy Klaassen 4 goals, 4 assists. So these two quite important players for Werder Bremen. We have Osako, who could miss this game, with 4 goals and 1 assist to his name. Bittencourt has 3 goals, 2 assists to his name. Sargent has 3 goals, 2 assists to his name. Now Nuri Sahin is with 3 assists. He could come in handy with the defense, but yes, he could play the role of the stopping the midfielder. If you see the last 2 matches that they've played after the restart, we've had I said Selesi, he could be a good one. He scored 1 goal. We have Bittencourt, who scored 1 and assisted 1. We have Davy Klaassen, who's assisted with 1. So that's about with these. Now you have your captain, vice captain that you could choose just in case if you're making your team in favor of Werder Bremen win. So we have Milot Rashica, Sargent my second choice. That's Rashica captain, Sargent vice captain. You could take Klaassen as your vice captain, Augustine as your vice captain. So these are the 4 players that you could go with. Now my choice of 11, probable 11 for Gladbach, we have Sommer in goal, a decent goalkeeper. We have Lena, Ginter, Elvedi and Bensebani in the defense. Bensebani on the left wing and Lena on the right wing. Now Strobel could miss the game depending on fitness. Florian Neuhaus, Jonas Hoffmann in the 3-man midfield, and this is where you need to take a look at now. It's either DREAM11 or Lars Stindl, and we'll have Marcus Thuram and Alsane Plea on the wings. Now that's the left wing forward and the right wing forward. Okay, and it's either DREAM11 or Stindl who will be in the central striking role depending on DREAM11's condition. Mostly it looks like he's not gonna play this game for the kind of injury that he suffered last game. So their top players, guys, here we go. Plea with 9 goals, 8 assists. Okay, we have Plea with 9 goals, 8 assists. Marcus Thuram with 8 goals, 8 assists. DREAM11 with 7 goals, 3 assists. Now here is why I'm saying Lars Stindl. In fact, all I mentioned is these 3: Plea, Thuram and Stindl. Now DREAM11, I'm saying he's going to miss this match. So you see the goal scoring and the assisting potential these 3 have, and they'll be playing in the form of a triangle, so 2 up front and 1 behind. It's not going to be 1 striking. Then we have Bensebani with 5 goals, 1 assist, so a good choice in a defense. You could probably make him your vice captain. We have Patrick Herrmann, Neuhaus, and then 3 goals. Patrick Herrmann with 5 goals and 5 assists. We have Neuhaus with 3 goals, Benes with 4 assists, Lena with 3 assists. So you see, you have a couple of choices where you could choose, and I would say Bensebani and Lehner, perfect on the flanks to supply the goals. Last two matches, you see Thuram scored 2 goals, Plia has scored 1 goal and provided 1 assist. Thuram has scored 2 goals, Plia has scored 1 goal, 1 assist, Ben Sebaini 1 goal, 1 assist. Now Ben Sebaini has scored a penalty, so you obviously a good choice to keep him as your vice captain. We have Hoffman with 1 assist and DREAM11 who won the penalty last time with his injury, so he got the assist. Now I'm banking on the 3 players, that's Stindl, Plia and Thuram. You could choose your captain, vice captain between these 3. Also Ben Sebaini is a good choice for your Grand Leagues. My verdict, guys, is going to be a Gladbach win. Less chances that both teams may score. Probably this would be the ideal scoreline, 1-0 in favor of Gladbach. My next prediction would be a draw, decent enough based on the records, or Mönchengladbach come up with 2 goals and the other one wherein it's a 2-1 in favor of Gladbach. So guys, my views expressed here are purely based on the past experience and the stats of the players that they've performed earlier, and this may not be the actual points or the actual goals the player may score. Now based on these, I have come up with my team. So we have Ginter, Elvedi, Ben Sebaini and Lehner in defense, Pavlenka in goal from Werder Bremen. I'm going with the 3-man midfield in Werder Bremen's favor. That's Augustin, Bittencourt and Milot Rashica. Up front, I'm going with Plia, Stindl and Thuram, because I have a feeling, gut feeling, that if Stindl plays, yes, he's going to play a role in this game. So guys, final team to be posted once official lineups have been announced. And guys, one small request, which I would say, share your suggestions, your comments, your questions. You can use the comment box, use your name, email. You can be rest assured, guys, your email address will not be published, so your data has been kept secure. Leave your questions, guys. Subscribe this channel, share this video across, help me perform even better, support me so that I can provide you even more wonderful videos, beautiful stats. So you have a nice time, guys. Take care and decide which game you want to go with. You want to play with both, you can go ahead, use your stats, play safe, guys. Take care. One more video to come up, that's between Leipzig and the game between Leipzig and Hertha Berlin. So guys, that's all I have for the day. Thank you, take care.